So you thought that One Piece wasn't Christian. Well, I am here to prove you wrong. In the last arc that we saw in Newegg Island, now I haven't finished it. However, we do get a background story on Ohara, which is the place where Nico Robin is from. Now here, oddly enough, the Ohara background story resembles a lot the story of Adam and Eve. Now, Ohara is this place of knowledge for One Piece, right? This is where all the archaeologists, all the smart people have gathered in order to uncover all of the knowledge of the world. Now, because they look into this, well, they are destroyed. This is somewhat similar to what we see in the Garden of Eden. Now, the story of Adam and Eve starts with God creating Adam and Eve, right? He provides them with everything that they will need in this Garden of Eden. They can eat from anything except for the tree of truth and knowledge. And now, if you look at how Ohara looks on a map that we're able to see in One Piece, it's literally an island with a massive tree in the middle where they house all of the books and all of the information that they have been able to gather. Sound familiar? Well, God also tells Adam and Eve that they are not to eat from this one specific tree, because if they eat, they will die. Eventually, as we all know the story, Eve eats from the tree and so does Adam, ultimately landing them in exile from the Garden of Eden. Now, this really does depict not only the world government as evil, but God as evil as well. But there's a caveat here, and that is that God actually has mercy on Adam and Eve, because if you remember, they were supposed to die. But God has mercy on them, and instead of killing them, instead of killing off humanity right then and there, which was the consequence of eating of this tree, instead he exiles them and closes them. Now, one interesting thing that a lot of people don't know is that Adam and Eve, when they're exiled, God actually closes them. And how does he do this? Well, he kills off a couple of animals in order to make clothes and be able to close them. And think about it. Remember, the punishment for eating from that tree was death. So instead of killing off humanity, God kills off these two animals in their stead. Not only does he stop there, but he also promises a savior that would reinstate this relationship that we are to have with the Father. So where in One Piece the world government is evil, purely evil, because they have no mercy and they completely destroy Ohara, or at least they tried to anyways, God has mercy on Adam and Eve. And the question is, right, why didn't the world government want the people from Ohara to look into this 100-year void? Like, what is it about this period that challenges their authority? In that same regard, you could ask the same question about God. Why is it that he didn't want humanity to have the knowledge that we have today? Right? Could that challenge God in some way? And part of the answer here is actually not. I think that the prohibition that he had on the tree of truth and knowledge was actually for our own benefit. Because think about it. An all-powerful God has nothing to fear humanity. Well, at the same time, we can see in our world today what that knowledge has brought. I mean, I think all of us can relate and know that on the news every single day we are seeing the horrible things that we are doing to each other. And this was because of this one disobedience that Adam and Eve had, that humanity had at the beginning in the Garden of Eden. So let me know in the comments, what did you guys think? Did you make this connection when you saw this episode? Did you notice all these similarities? Are there any thoughts that you have? Let me know below, and as always, just want to remind you that we must persevere. Peace.